I arrive in London. I got myself a beautiful apartment. It had a view of the River Thames. Very lovely, very spacious. I think it was a bit too big for me. I don't even know why I needed such a big apartment, really and truly. As I'm touring my my newly leased apartment for my stay in London, I receive a call from Sadie. Sadie handles my PR, and she calls me to check up on me, and she's giving me updates on my brand, and then she would love to arrange a radio interview for me on Capital One Radio with Tim Westwood.
I was speaking to Kelsey now. He's telling me about you.
He was saying what?
He was telling me about your London trip. The promoters there, stuff like.
So she's giving me all these ideas, all her plans, and I'm thinking, this is the kind of energy I need right now. This is the kind of space I want to be in, where I'm like thinking progressively, and I am not being treated badly by promoters who just believe in treating artists badly.
To get back home.
And they brought the money only yesterday. The promoters have been very dodgy, and it's been sad, but like I said, it was only sorted yesterday. So imagine even thinking about capital is like, it's just far-fetched from like realistic stuff which they haven't made happen, you know? So talking to Sadie is like a breath of fresh air. I'm sitting on the bed right now discussing a whole lot of progressive things, possibly being on the cover of different magazines. And I feel a sense of relief and happiness, so much so.
So I'll let you know about Capital, but it also now just quickly sort out GQ and the cover.
Okay, cool.
For your format. All right.
Okay, love. Thank you so much. I'm grateful.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye, please.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
The apartment I'd gotten for myself is just along the River Thames. I think I'd mentioned that because I was like on the 9th or 10th floor. So I decided to go down to the elevator and just take a walk by the riverside. It's a cold day, as always. I see pigeons. I'm just trying to take it all in. Just thinking to myself, what if I'd not been paid in Birmingham? What would have happened to my brand? What would the newspaper headlines read? What would the news on social media? So much is going through my mind right now. I'm taking a walk and I tell myself, you know what, let me just leave this place and check out Trafalgar Square. I'm at Trafalgar Square right now, and this place just gives me a feeling of hope in a sense. I love looking at water when I'm sad. I am taking a walk around the different statues, just looking at the fountains, just looking at the rich history, obviously, that lies in Trafalgar Square. But I have a sense of sadness, but I'm trying to cheer myself up as much as possible. So just taking a walk here and just trying to take everything in is just really helping me think straight, you know. People do different things when they're going through stuff. You can either take a walk, you can read a book. And for me right now, the best option is just to look at these beautiful statues and the waterfalls, the beautiful fountains at Trafalgar Square. Another thing that's going through my mind right now is the fact that promoters can be very dishonest. I think artists need to do their best to try and vet international promoters anytime there's an inquiry for a gig. Because even as I'm walking around Trafalgar Square right now, I'm going through a lot of things, a lot of emotional stress, because these promoters flew me here economy. Like, obviously flying economy is a lot of stress because it's a very long flight. It's a very long flight. You can't stretch your legs. You can't get champagne. You just can't enjoy like some of the amenities on the airline. Having to survive an economy flight is is very difficult for a celebrity because you want to watch movies, you want to stretch your legs, you want to be able to sleep, and they just expected me to perform at a venue I don't even know. I was tired, my feet were sore, they didn't want to pay, and it was just horrible, you know. And then now I'm thinking, even as I'm taking a walk at Trafalgar, I'm thinking, am I flying back home with an economy ticket? I don't even have a boyfriend to buy me a ticket. It was horrible. They flew me economy. It was so horrible. Like, everybody who was looking at me on the flight was just like, what is she doing sitting with us?